Hello everyone and welcome to Gaming Extremities. For today's episode, you should hide your kids, hide your wife, heck, hide yourself. Because I will be talking about a game from the series that turns kids into criminals in 40 hours or less, Grand Theft Auto. Vice City to be specific.
Tommy Vassetti? Shit. Didn't think they'd ever let him out.
He kept his head down. Helps people forget.
People will remember soon enough. When they see him walking down the streets of their neighborhoods, it will be bad for business.
Well, what are we gonna do, Sonny?
We treat him like an old friend and keep him busy out of town, okay? We've been talking about expanding down south, right? Vice City is 24-karat gold these days. The Colombians, the Mexicans, hell, even those Cuban refugees are cutting themselves a piece of some nice action.
But it's all drugs, Sonny. None of the families will touch that shit.
Times are changing. The families can't keep their backs turned while our enemies reap the rewards. So, we send someone down to do the dirty work for us and cut ourselves a nice, quiet slice, okay?
Grand Theft Auto is a series that first started 17 years ago on the PlayStation 1 and PC. However, it never attracted much attention until its PS2 iterations, nearly 4 years later. In these games, you play as different criminals from different backgrounds, fighting for different things from money to redemption. In Vice City, you play as Italian mob grunt Tony Vercetti, sent to Vice City to establish a footing in the city so that the family can step in. Now the family is your standard New York Italian mobsters. Now the setting for this game takes place in none other than the fictional take on 1980s Miami. Think Scarface and such. And that's the best freaking time. It's the freaking 80s. With that being said, the story pretty much goes, you make some friends, you do some missions, you build an enterprise, you get betrayed, and you get revenge. Pretty much the same story that you're going to find in a general Grand Theft Auto game.
While other stations' listeners are at school, we're shoplifting. V-Rock.
Now you didn't think that I would talk about Grand Theft Auto Vice City without at least bringing up the soundtrack, did you? Huh, now who's the one with egg on their face? The soundtrack of Vice City is nothing short of perfection. I mean, there were songs that fit every moment that you could think of. Whether it was Your Love by the Outfield while driving along the beach as the sun set, or trying to escape a 6-star wanted rating to none other than Slayer's Raining Blood. This game had every single moment covered. Vice City took the open world 3D sandbox of Grand Theft Auto 3 and improved on everything from map depth to basic controls. This game was absolutely revolutionary for its time, and its graphics and gameplay still hold up to this day. And it is also an interesting fact to note that it is one of the top selling games on the PlayStation 2. Regardless of how amazing the music and overall game were, this game did have some flaws. It had its share of glitches and graphical limitations, but the biggest problem is that the technology used to make this game advanced. Now, you can't go and say that this game is going to hold up to a game like Grand Theft Auto 4 as far as replayability, because there aren't as much things to do. There's not online capability, and the graphics just aren't as good. And with the later iterations of the game, even like the stories iterations, or with San Andreas, the controls just got better as well as the graphics. So you have to agree that they got better. It's kind of like how Super Smash Bros. Is. Though it may not be the best game on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, or even in its series, it definitely will go down in gaming history as a great game. With that being said, I must say goodbye for now, but I leave you with the request to like this video, comment with ideas for more future videos, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, this is Video Ninja, signing off.